Today we're going to be squaring off in a Know Your Limits challenge utilizing the new Razor HD Gen 3 4-24 by 44 rifle scope.
DMR ready and built for pressure, we're putting the new Razor HD Gen 3 4-24 by 44 rifle scope to the Know Your Limits test. So some features I'm excited about in the new Razor 4-24 here. We have the overall length about 12.5 inches, then overall weight about 32 ounces. So it's really nice having a nice compact scope like that on my rifle, especially something like a DMR setup like this. I can move from barricade to barricade. I feel like the gun is lighter and more maneuverable, and also transitioning target to target downrange. It actually does help having a small rifle scope like that on top.
So with this competition, some of the features I'm excited about is going to be that very forgiving field of view. All right, on that magnification range 4-24, I'm actually going to be able to transition targets a little bit more quickly. I have better situational awareness to help aid in my rapid engagement techniques.
Another feature on this Razor rifle scope is the LTEC Plus Zero system. So we just had that single set screw on the exterior turret. We loosen that, we use that internal turret to zero the rifle, and the external one stays on zero. Then we tighten that set screw up when it's good to go. And that way, when we're hitting these targets at distance, dialing our scope up and up, at the end of the day when we're finished, it's very easy for us just to dial down and hit the gun zero and be good to go. So the competition that we're going to shoot today is a 4-position shoot. We're going to start here on the stairs, and it's going to be a confirm and engage style shoot. So from the stair position, which will be our first position, we're going to shoot a KYL rack at 200 yards. When we get a hit, we're going to move out to 300 from that same position and attempt to get a hit there. After 2 shots, we're going to move on to the next position, which is going to be this tank trap right here. Go back to that KYL rack at 200, shoot the next smaller target, then move out to that 400-yard target, move to the next position, shoot that KYL rack again, the next smaller target, move out to 500, and then end on the final position, shooting that KYL rack again, the smallest target, and then moving out to that 600-yard target. So it's obviously a competition between Justin and I. I'm the obvious clear winner and the favored one to win today, but we're gonna go ahead and just humor him, and we'll see how things go here.
So utilizing the holds, I'm kind of favoring speed a little bit more, but still feeling pretty confident with that. So we'll see how precise I can get on target. Being precision shooters really don't favor the gas gun. However, still feeling pretty confident that I'm gonna be taking Cory down today. So I'm probably gonna edge Cory out on the KYL rack, and I'm guessing yard lines 5 and 6.
I don't necessarily agree with that statement. I think I'm probably gonna clean it here. Justin's definitely gonna miss that 600-yard far target just because it's a diamond, pretty challenging. And I'm just feeling pretty confident today. I feel good. So yeah. I got this one in the bag for sure. You're ready. Stand by. Impact. 108.53. Nice shooting, Justin.
So it went pretty well. Still, that last target, decided to favor dialing instead of holding. It's a little bit further of a poke, and I just wanted to be a little bit more precise with my point of aim.
Nice shooting, Justin. Now we're just gonna go do it faster.
Let's see it. Shooter, go ahead and load and make ready. Shooter ready. Stand by.
Impact.
Got me on that one. What was the time?
102.
102. Well, not my day today. Nice shooting, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
That was a good run. I don't want to say anything else, Andy.
Cory's better at building positions than I am. That's why I kind of favored like holding, all right, because he still got me on time, even though he took the time to come out of the scope, dial on his elevation, redial. So I knew I had to get Cory somewhere on time. Like I said, he's just a lot better at time on target than I am. So
yeah, Justin likes to act like he's not going to win competitions, and he just comes out of the backfield, and then he ends up like sweeping everybody all the time. So not totally unexpected. He's a great shooter, so it was fun. So for the competition, I opted to dial. I feel more comfortable dialing, and since I knew we were going to have refined targets at those further distances, I just wanted to use the center of my reticle just to help myself out, more refined aiming point, and I just feel more comfortable. With the 4-24 though, definitely using holds, can do that all day long for sure, especially depending on what your targets look like and your distance to the target and your comfortability with whatever firearm platform that you're using. I don't spend a ton of time with the gas gun, so that's why I opted to dial. I just wanted to use that center reticle for those refined targets and hopefully pick up as many hits as I possibly could.
I took the different approach. I opted to actually hold for a majority of my targets. Knowing Cory is a little bit better with time on target with his positional building, I knew I needed to get time back somewhere. So if I needed to come out of the glass, look at my elevation turret all the time, I knew I just would, again, lose too much time on that. So I ended up holding all the way out until the very last target at 600. 600, I did end up dialing for that. I probably finished my magnification out, probably around 18, 19, somewhere in there. So definitely more than enough magnification. I would say probably for the first, maybe 4 to 5 engagements, I probably left my magnification on right around 10 or so, and I just kind of left it there for the duration before I moved out to further distances.
Another point on this is the parallax. I just set it and forget it, so I was able to manage those targets 200 all the way out to 600. Just given the depth of field and the parallax on the 4-24 Razor.
I opted for the same technique.
Hope you enjoyed the competition. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe to the Vortex Edge YouTube channel.
Check out the link in the description to learn more about the Razor HD Gen 3 4-24.